I'm the one who strives, still getting messed up and down and all around by this.
Hey guys, so I decided to do a quick video to show you how to make lentil stew. Not really for you, but to help my friend who doesn't know how to make it, who I'm making this stew for. So here I have one medium onion cut up, 2 flavor peppers that got me sneezing, and I wonder if I get tricked, but I hope not, because it's too hot. These here hot. So I had a little accident where I put some hot peppers in here that was supposed to be flavor peppers, so I had to pick out most of it. I still left a couple little pieces, but it's just onion, garlic, and pepper. It smells amazing. You see it's got the color on it. I'm going to turn it off now so that I can prepare my other ingredients. So here are my other ingredients. The flavor pepper I was looking for it, I accidentally put hot. Some thyme, a little piece of shadow benny, a pack of lentils. This is a lentil stew, and we make it about the lentils. I could put carrots in there and different stuff, but I don't know what she really wants, so I'm going to leave those out and just do it real pure and authentic. And she can always eat it with vegetables or whatever she wants. Alright, so we've got the thyme going in, the shadow benny, and the flavor pepper. I had to taste that one just to make sure it ain't a hot boil. Can't make that mistake again. And this and the lentils are going to go and dry fry in the pot. Now I could add coconut milk to this stew if I wanted to. This is a perfect base for rice. But we're doing a real simple thing here. This could have even just been lentils, garlic, salt, and pepper, and it will come out. We're just going to let these lentils get a little bit toasty. And then I'm going to be adding some water. You can use salt, seasoned salt, or adobo. I still have this adobo that y'all see me cooking with, but I only really use it when I be doing these videos. It can last me a real long time. Look at the ingredients in adobo. Salt, garlic powder, sugar. It don't taste sweet at all, so I guess it's not much. I put a little bit of that in there. And as I say, you could just use normal salt too, but because I have any garlic powder and stuff, it gives it a little bit more flavor than just plain salt. And that's just sizzling softly. I'm going to cover this with water, cover it, and let it come down. It's a beautiful day out my window. Water bit by bit, it will start boiling already. You don't have to wait for it to boil. Alright, I'll put some more water because that's not enough to cover. And then we're just going to cover it, turn down the heat, and let it simmer. I'll check it in about 20 minutes. One of the main secrets with making these things is always not to put too much water. If you don't put too much water, then when it's done, it will actually be done. You don't have to wait for everything to boil back down. So that's why to just cover with water. Don't be putting it down in a big deep swimming pool of water. And this is, I set a timer. We've got 11 minutes and 40 seconds left. So 20 minutes. And this is how it looks so far. Now I'm going to get a spoon and test the lentils and see how they taste. And y'all ain't seeing me today because I ain't ready for nobody to see me right now. Let's see. So, you get a spoon here and I'm going to taste these here. You can tell they're not done yet, but they're coming along. Tastes really delicious. Still need a little more salt. Still need to break down some more, but it's just a slight shadow benny in there because only one leaf, so it's a little slight extra flavor. What's that? The thyme, then you got the flavor peppers. Really good flavor combination. I'm going to cover this back now and wait for the time to pass. Remember when I had sauteed the stuff, I used just a little oil. You could always add in some more oil later on to silkify the whole thing when it's finished. Right? Good. So just a little water above the lentils slightly and back on, put the fire low here so it will start back boiling, and then you can always lower back down the temperature. So at this point, because I was on the phone, I've decided, as I told y'all, this was a quick recipe, so I had to go on the phone. I had so many distractions, but I still wanted to do a video just to show you how easy it is to make these lentils. So now we got to a point, you can see they're softer, they're getting a bit silky. You press them down a little bit. That's why I like to use this spatula, this wooden spatula, and kind of just press them so you can see how soft they are, but it doesn't have enough liquid. So we're going to be coming back in with a little liquid, and remember what I said, and I just tasted it there again to make sure it had the right seasoning. But remember, we're coming back in soon with some liquid because we just want to get now a little bit of gravy going on so that this can be used as a stew. As it is right now, you could use this to make a filling for patties or anything like that, but because we are making a stew, we're going to add a little bit more water. I use some warm water from the kettle in there, and we're just going to stir it a little bit and let it cook some more. So now is a good time as well. If you wanted to, you could remove all the thyme stalks and so. And as you can see, look, the texture is coming, and even how I'm there scraping up all of that goodness off the side of the pan. A lot of time the flavor of things is beyond the sides and the bottom of the pan. Once it has not burned, there's a lot of flavor there, so that's why you just want to get it all cleaned up and get that texture nice and loose. It is looking good to go. So now I've decided, okay, I tasted it, it tastes good, everything tastes good, but what does it need? A little salt. A little bit more salt. So remember, you want to season these things as you go. Sorry about this. This is what happens when you're holding a phone in your hand and trying to cook at the same time. Sometimes the shot is not the best. This week was really hectic, and I did not have my kids to help me, so I wasn't able to get really great shots. YouTube is not monetized, y'all. Don't cuss me. Alright? And then here we go. I've taken out my thyme stalks like I was mentioning to you. And we've got that nice soupy consistency. Now you could also make this into a soup. You could also blend this. You could add coconut milk to this. There's so many different angles you could go. You could add normal milk or cream to this. But this here, just as it is vegan and simple like that, it was lovely, lovely, lovely. So it just goes to show that sometimes you can make some really simple dishes and they can taste really lovely. And this is also really great for my ShapeUp clients who would be on the cleanse in the first week of ShapeUp. So I'm going to share this with them as well, because when you are trying to eat clean, sometimes you can think things taste horrible and you just feel upset, but this was a really nice recipe. It was yummy. Sometimes we want compliments from other people in order to validate ourselves, but we don't value our own opinion enough. One of the nicest things you can do for yourself is to, it doesn't have to be in the mirror either, but mirror works, but to just look at yourself and think about what you've gone through and think about your intentions, and you know, look for the good in yourself and say, you're still my sweet girl, you still do good things, the same way how you will compliment somebody else who needs reassurance. When we treat ourselves kindly, we have love inside, which is self-love. And half of the problems that people have today is come from a lack of self-love, a lack of deeper connection. We'll start with the mirror, start really quick, and just say, you, I love you. Have a good day.
It's so